What's going on, guys? I'm Bryan from FameTV Fire, and welcome to my crib. Alright guys, come on inside. This is the entrance. This is my foyer, as the fancy people say, which is literally just a place next to the door. Oh, and this is my dog right here, Kyto. Some people may know him. He's a sweet little boy. He's a little crackhead though, and he eats everything. Alright, so we're gonna go up the stairs and you guys are gonna see my love for Monopoly. So first thing you're gonna notice, which everybody knows, is that this is a men's room sign because this is the men's room. That's just, it is what it is. Can't change it, guys. So this is my first bathroom, guest bathroom. Very, very simple. Toilet, a sink, and that's all you get. A men's room, because men don't shower. All right, and then we're coming out here to the living area. So over here, we got the living room with my giant comfy couch that I bought off a lady for 300 bucks. And then we got 65-inch TV that is absolutely awful. It's a 4K 65-inch, but it kind of sucks. It's a smart TV, but it's not very smart because it doesn't get any channels, like any apps that you want. Kyto, you're fucking this up for me. You can't be doing that, man. And yeah, then we got some cool little art on the wall. I love this little Star Wars piece right over here. And then you got a picture of a butt. I don't know the origin of the butt, but it's a butt. And yeah, it's the living room, and that's where we hang out. All right, so this is our patio. Not much of the scenery here. It's just all the other apartments in the neighborhood. You come out here if it's not 900 degrees out, which it usually is, and I guess like drink morning coffee. I think we ate dinner out here one time, but other than that, it's hot. I don't spend a lot of time out here. I don't like the sun, obviously. All right, so now we're gonna be going into the dining room, which consists of a dining room table, and this is my dog's room. We cleaned it up for him today. As you can see, my dog is a bit chaotic, and he ate the horn off of his donut. He also ate a hole in his banana bed. Over here, you'll find some cool little trinkets. We got this cute little thing. This is of my girlfriend, Brie, and I. She paid somebody to draw an anime thing for us for Valentine's Day. And that looks nothing like her. I don't know who that girl is, but that's not my girlfriend. I guess that's close enough for me, but that's not her. All right, so we're gonna go over to the kitchen now. Obviously, you have to see what is in the cabinets, or at least the pantry. And luckily in this place I have one. And we got some classics in here. We got, obviously you need it, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Love it. It's the best cereal ever made. We don't really have anything too crazy right now. I mean, like, this is kind of fire. We've never had this. Jif cookies and cream hazelnut, whatever it is. Beautiful. And then we got a plethora of Pop-Tarts. More cookies and cream. I think I'm a fan of cookies and cream, although these are not that great, to be honest. So, kitchen, nothing too special, nothing too crazy. I got another Lego Overwatch set that I gotta build. Those who really know me know I'm a fan of Legos. But the real special part about this kitchen is not there, it's in here. So, you guys might know this about me, but I'm a huge fan of White Claws. Got the new packs. And to be honest with you, last night I had so many. I had 6 packs of White Claws. I think I'm down to like 2 right now. But I got some here. You open up right here, there's tons more White Claws. And then I have a few more over here. I don't think we're really fans of the lemon ones in this household. I still drink them, I still think they're great. I honestly think all White Claws are great. This is the highlight of my day. Gotta crack one now, right? Nothing else special in here besides a Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce. And a normal Chick-fil-A sauce. Stuff's fire. It's kind of barren in here. I got a DiGiorno stuffed crust pizza. Tell you what though, I'm looking forward to that. We're gonna go up to the upstairs area. It's a lot more fun up there. So right here, you'll probably notice, I got my famous White Jackson here, which Blake played forever in FameTV Fire. So many of these, I'm pretty sure it's in at least one of these pictures. All right, so it's an interesting story about this guitar and why we retired it in FameTV Fire. So when we were doing the one night video, some of you may have seen this video, I got pied in the face by a clown. Now, when that happened, the pie went everywhere, including all over this guitar. And so what ended up happening to this guitar is that it destroyed the pickups that were in it already. So we were like, okay, this guitar sounds like ass now. We used to use this guitar pretty much exclusively, especially for all the early day stuff. And so the guitar had whipped cream all inside of the pickups. So we took out the pickups and we're like, let's replace the pickups with some bare-knuckle juggernauts, I think these are, or Ragnaroks, whatever they are. And so we ended up replacing the pickups in it, and for some reason, it just never sounded good again. I don't know if it's the pickups, I don't know if it's the guitar, but there's just been so many problems. This knob is super, super loose. So is this knob. Like, they're both super loose. And also we got a football jack on this thing. Oops. And also we beat it the fuck up. We have football jack and this thing always gets loose. It's not loose now, but this guitar has been through hell. It's got battle marks all over it. There's some battle mark, just battle mark up top. So this guitar has been through hell, and unfortunately had to get retired, but it is a beautiful guitar and I will always keep it, even if it's just a very expensive art piece. So that's the story of the White Jackson. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna go into the master bedroom. Now a lot of people are gonna say this is where all the magic happens, but it's not. The magic happens in the other room. But you can see on arrival, we broke the bed right here, and I've done my best to fix it, but it's broken. So we didn't want to go a little too crazy. We didn't want to get California King, but you know, you have to have a king size bed. It's so good. This is where I am every single time somebody calls me in the band. I'm sleeping right here, and my phone's on Do Not Disturb. Don't disturb me, bro. This is where I spend half my life. Now that being said, I put on my phone on Do Not Disturb, and man, you gotta get the fuck out of here, because I am going back to bed. Alright, I'm just kidding, I'm not going back to bed yet, because luckily I already have my 12 hours a day. We got some cute little pictures over here. This is my girlfriend's like picture wall thing. I set it up for her and I did it wrong, and then so she reset it up for herself, that's why it's crooked. Got nothing to say about that. Right over here, we got our walk-in closet that houses all of my nice shirts, I guess. I haven't grabbed anything out of this closet since we've been home from tour. I brought this on tour, and I probably brought one of these on tour. I have no need to wear anything nice these days. And actually, I probably don't do that anyways, coronavirus or not. This is where the fun in the room happens. So you'll notice immediately, I got my computer set up right over here. And then my girlfriend has her vanity set up right over here. So we share this room. I think I've taken it over a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you, with Legos and just the size of my shit. But yeah, so this is where I sit. This is where I spend a lot of time. Sit here and I game. I got my Stream Deck. I got my interfaces. Of course, I have an Apollo over here. I got my glorious mouse. I got my keyboard. I love my setup. I got my SM7B, and I got 2 sick monitors, and also I have my beautiful PC. And then I have my wonderful Lego collection. Every shelf has something dedicated to it. So I have all my Overwatch Legos. I have the entire Overwatch Lego collection. They're not all up here, I still have to build one. Then over here I have my Star Wars collection on the top shelf, a Lego Ideas set, and then I don't know what the hell the name of that set was. It's the Steamboat Willie set, but I just keep my boats there, my boats and ships there. Then back here, we got the infamous, well not infamous, just the famous Millennium Falcon. That thing sucked to build. It took me 3 weeks. I don't think I built straight 3 weeks, but like it took me 3 weeks. And then I have my Slave 1, my Batmobile down here, and then I have a James Bond car over here. This is the fun room for me. I love spending time in this room. And also, if you guys want to know where the majority of the White Claws have gone, it's not a lie, that's filled up with White Claws. It's just empty White Claw cans. And it won't close. Now we're in the room where all the magic happens. This is my studio. This is where we've been working on the latest Fame stuff, and I work on my own projects with a bunch of different artists. You guys are gonna be seeing a lot of this in the vlog because I've been doing a lot of filming in here lately. Just trying to show you guys the process of how I work and what I gotta do. I have a very, very simple studio, very, very minimalist design. Very expensive gear, but it's minimal. It's all that I need. So I got my Amphions here. These are 218s. I got my Amphion power amp in the back. And then I have a Universal Audio Apollo quad core, a Chandler TG2. I have an 1176 LN, and I have a Kemper. And that's literally all I use in my studio. It's just those 4 pieces of gear and then my monitors. I like to keep my shit very, very simple. And then I just have an entire Apollo setup and an entire Apollo ecosystem. And I run Pro Tools off of it. And everything's good. Oh, also this Avalon U5 is not mine. This is Paul's, but he let me borrow it for guitar tracking because it's the best DI you can get. And also these Amphion speakers. These Amphions are the best speakers that I've ever heard, I've ever owned, and I have no plans on getting rid of them, but they're expensive as fucking shit. They're so expensive. All right, so this is my other guitar. Now this guitar was one of my first guitars. It's my second guitar, but it's like my first real guitar because everybody gets their first real guitar. Everyone buys a piece of shit at first, and then you gotta prove to your parents you actually take it seriously and you wanna play. And I remember my dad made me a deal. Do you want to either go to your buddy Evan's house in Georgia for the summer and hang out, or I'll buy you a guitar instead? He said, which one do you want? I said, let's go look at guitars. So we went to Sam Ash, checked out a bunch of guitars, played a bunch of guitars, And at the time, well, still now, I was a really, really big fan of Avenged Sevenfold. And it's the same body style, and it's the same guitar, pretty much, that Zachy Vengeance plays, except it doesn't have his decals and shit all over it. And I played it, and at the time I was like, this sounds awesome, because I thought everything sounded awesome. And we bought this guitar, and it's been through hell. The neck has disconnected at one point, or not the neck, the fretboard is disconnected from the neck itself at one point. It's been through hell. I've played so many shows with this. And the funny thing is that this is still the best sounding guitar I own to this day. I think it's the best sounding guitar out of like all the Fame Modifier guitars. Although I don't know if this is really a Fame guitar or just my guitar, because I don't think we've ever used this for Fame. Kyto, stop. And yeah, it's a special guitar and it still sounds fantastic. And I still use it to record to this day with a bunch of different artists. So yeah, story behind this one. This is my makeshift vocal booth. It's the best I'm gonna get it. It was very, very difficult to do, but yeah, I have my Manly right here set up. It's a Manly cardioid reference. So I have that set up here. Obviously I'm not that tall, I was tracking somebody else. Yeah, that's really all there is to this room except for killing a vocal booth. Getting a vocal booth to sound good, especially like with hardwood floor, is so fucking hard. This room took me so long to get right. I got it pretty much right. I still have to put up a couple more panels and stuff. Just get it right, and also things keep falling off the door. But other than that, it's great. Like, as you can see here, I took a nail gun to these things, thinking I could nail gun these to the door, and I went straight through. This was on the other side, so I have nail gun holes on this door. So before I leave this place, I'm going to have to replace this door. Real quick, guys, be sure to check out our sponsor, White Claw. Go to whiteclaw.com/FameOnFire. This is my bad boy bike right here. It's actually not that bad, it's pretty fucking blue. The thing about this bike though, funny story. So we went to Walmart, my girlfriend and I, because we wanted beach bikes. And so when we were at Walmart, we found the only 2 beach bikes that existed in that entire store, which was these 2 bikes. Now, while we grabbed their bikes and put them next to each other, we were looking for bike accessories because we needed a car thingy for the bikes. So we're looking at accessories, and all of a sudden I turn around and I see that some kid took my bike and literally rode off with it in the store. Now, it wasn't my bike yet because I didn't buy it, but it wasn't his bike either yet. So this kid took the bike from me. I don't think he knew that was my bike because I wasn't honestly near it. I hunted him down in the store, stalked him a little bit, and I went and I took back the bike. And he had no idea. When he walked down the aisle, I took the bike back. So got this bike home, and then a few days later, we go to the Walmart that's closer to us, that we didn't have to drive to. We can literally walk to this Walmart. I go into that Walmart. That Walmart is littered with both of these bikes. All over the store, everywhere. I could have walked to the Walmart, not stolen the bike, not had the hassle of having to buy a car mount for the bikes. And yeah, that's the story of this bike. So I'm never gonna get rid of this bike in my entire life. All right guys, so this is my beauty. This is my Jaguar F-Type R. And I absolutely love this car. It's my favorite car I've owned. It's very, very fucking fast. And all-wheel drive. You can't ask for more. I don't know if you consider it a sports car, or it's definitely not exotic, but it's a very, very fucking fast car. And so I guess it is a sports car. It's been sitting out here. It hasn't been driven in probably 3 weeks. I don't know why it's not in the garage. That's a great question for you people asking that. I don't know. It's just not. And actually, I know the reason why it's not in the garage. I intended on cleaning it. I just have not gotten around to it because I'm very, very lazy. Because it needs a good wash and detail. But yes, this is my baby right here, and I love her. I can see the devil in her eyes.